this is for someone who has maybe been working on breath work for a bit. You have a strong familiarity with doing breath work. Even if you don't, I'm going to teach you, don't worry. And but you may be on more on the beginner side in terms of movement. And this is how I structure my workouts, where sometimes the movement is beginner, the breath is beginner. Sometimes the movement is beginner, the breath is advanced. Sometimes the movement is advanced, the breath is beginner. And sometimes the movement is advanced and the breath is advanced. There's also some intermediary meeting in the middle workouts as well. But today's focus is for the person whose movement is a bit more beginner, but you want to use that breath work to challenge the intensity of the activation of the abdominals and also the intensity of stress on the body, because you can use exercise as a good stress for the body to adapt to and also to increase activation of the abs. So we're simply sitting on a chair. And for this one, you don't even need any equipment at all, just your body in a chair. So let's first practice my breathing method. We're going to take an 8-second exhalation. If you have your ab ribbon, please wear it, because I'm going to be cueing your connection to the ab ribbon. Sometimes we're going to tighten it and sometimes we're going to loosen it. Sometimes it's halfway in between based on where you are in the breath cycle. And it can be extremely helpful to have tactile feedback on the outside to increase the just awareness as to how hard your core is working, what muscles you're engaging. Okay, so we're going to take an inhale through the nostrils, nitric oxide, always with that inhale, 2 sniffs of air, 1, 2. And then on the exhale, we're going to exhale for 8 seconds. 2 seconds on a blowing sound, 2 seconds on a hissing sound, 2 seconds on a soft shishing sound, and 2 seconds on a loud shishing sound. That is one continuous exhalation. You're increasing the intensity of the exhale over those 8 seconds, and the sounds are key. These are phonations. These are sounds that you're making to increase the resistance on the abdominals, so you're going to get more out of your core work when you make these sounds. Check it out. Inhale. Let's practice. Together, tighten your ab ribbon, and now we're going to exhale. So did you hear the difference between the two shishing, the soft shish and the loud shish? The soft shish is like you're shushing a baby, and the loud shish is like you are blowing out a birthday candle across the room, or you're an angry librarian, you're telling someone to shush. And so you want to be pretty aggressive with it. Now, you might say it might sound like your volume is decreasing over the period of time because you're still working on your lung capacity, completely fine. But I want you to feel that intensity of exhale increase. It's called the breath crescendo over the 8 seconds in order to increase the activation of the abdominal. So I have you sitting on a chair because I want you to feel the weight equal between the two sit bones as you do this breath. For the next practice round of the engaged exhale, which is the 8-second exhale with those 4 key breath stages, those 4 sounds, you're going to put your fingertips on your shoulders. You're going to imagine that your collarbone is smiling. You're opening up your collarbone as you take the exhalation. So this is going to help you to make sure that you're not overusing your pecs on that forced exhale, and that the exhalation is going to come from your deep abdominals as you loosen your ab ribbon. Okay, so 2 sniffs of air. The inhale is always through the nostrils. Why is that? Because we're increasing nitric oxide in our body. And then on the exhalation, we are forcing all the air out of our lungs, and we're using our mouth. Ciao, Fiorella, how? Hey, join us. Okay, so open up the collarbone with the fingers. 2 sniffs of air. Tighten your ab ribbon. 1, 2. 8-second exhale. Follow my sounds. Breathe with me, sing with me, sound like me. My ab ribbon is loose. I've gently pulled my navel to my spine. I'm pulling my pelvic floor up, also away from the seat. That might be a bit advanced for today's first lesson, but remember, you can always learn my method for free. Go to the 4-week free Breath Brain Body program. It's at hypoxics.fitness, hypoxis.fitness, and you can get a bunch of stuff for free. The ab ribbon is not free, but it's less than $20, and it comes with a QR code that connects you to all the free exercises and how to learn my breathing method. So we're going to quickly go through again. Open up your pecs. Don't overuse your pecs with that exhalation. Inhale. Inhale. Here we go. Pulling up, deepening that connection. Wow, I already feel my abs like crazy, but now let's add a little movement to it. So you're going to think there's a string on top of your head, kind of like my bun on the top of my head, right? I'm lifting up, I'm growing taller, but as I exhale, my ribs are dropping in opposition. So it's almost like there's a zipper in the back and it's zipping up from the bottom. And I want you to grow taller with this one as you exhale. Here, simply the arms are out to the sides. But now I want you to add in that visual of the string pulling at the top of the head and growing taller as you do your engaged exhale. Let's start with the engaged inhale. It's 2 sniffs of air through the nostrils, and we're going to that 8-second engaged exhale. Follow my sounds. You will not get it right away, but the more we practice, the more it's going to become organic and involuntary, and then you can sync this breathing pattern with abdominal work, but also functional movement, which is extremely helpful in working your core while you do your lunges, your squats, and all that jazz. Here we go. Inhale. Inhale. Grow taller, loosen your ab ribbon. 3, 2, 1. Holy bananas, I feel my abs like crazy. How about you guys? Okay, so now we're gonna have some fun with it. So I want you to put your hands like blades like this. Sorry, I don't have a lot of space in my studio right now. I'm moving. I just moved from Brooklyn to the Bronx, and it is cuckoo here. We're living out of boxes for the next little while. So sorry if it looks a little unprofessional, but it's interesting. That's why there's packing tape on the blankets behind me. So here we're going to rotate as much as you can, and you're going to do little pulses. But the key here is that when you rotate to the right, you don't lean into the right sit bone. So this is one of the reasons I have you on the chair. I want you to feel the equal weight between the 2 sit bones. And as you rotate to the right and you grow taller, I want you to keep that left sit bone weighted as you do your little pulses. Now, you might notice that when you're not doing the engaged exhale and you do those pulses, that you feel your back muscles working a lot. Completely normal. The back extensors are also rotators, and that's okay. And you can't prevent them from working, but we want to kick on a little more of the abdominals with rotation. And this is what I'm training you to do. So we're going to sync that engaged exhale with rotation as you grow taller. So don't forget about that string pulling up as you loosen your ab ribbon. Ready? Inhale, inhale, rotate. Holy bananas. I feel my right external oblique and left internal like crazy. We're going to go one more time to the right, and then we're going to do that 2 times to the left. Ready? Inhale. Inhale. Whew, other side. Try to keep those abs engaged on the inhale. So you're doing an engaged inhale. 1. Tighten your ab ribbon. Now slowly loosen the ab ribbon as you pulse and rotate. Back to the center. Keep those abs engaged. Tighten your ribbon on the inhale. 1, 2. Whew. So this is a great way to start feeling the obliques in rotation, but now we're going to lean back just a tad to see if you can keep those obliques firing with your hands behind your head on rotation. Okay, you're going to squeeze your knees together, drive your feet into the ground, as this is a beginner series. So you're going to do that same thing where you rotate as much as you can to the right without losing connection to the left sit bone, and you're going to do that long exhale as you go through the exercise. So press your head back into your hands to work on your head posture. Don't let the hands push your head forward like this. So you're pushing back, nice with the head posture, squeezing the knees together. Inhale, inhale. Here we go. Grow taller. Shaking. Let's take it again. Engaged inhale, knee back. 1, 2. And even though I say loud shish, by the end, I know sometimes you don't have a ton of air left, so it's not really loud, but you're visualizing that it's loud and you are expelling as much air as possible because you're probably breathing, you're exhaling more air than you're used to. And this is a good thing because many of us are stuck in an inhalation. It stresses your body out and it also doesn't completely connect you to the relaxation of your diaphragm and also the upper abdominals. And you might be feeling that. So it might feel very foreign for you to be getting to the end of your breath. So now let's go the other direction. Inhale, inhale. Inhale, inhale. Okay, guess what? I'm actually starting a free 1-year postpartum course, and the reason I am doing this and I can do this is because I just published the course, and I'm looking for 40 women to participate in the 1-year course because I really need 40 women to go through the course to practice integrating in the community, participating in the community, actually going through the course. And so I'm only up to like 25 right now. So if you or you know of someone who's postpartum, it could be postpartum 6 months, it could be postpartum 3, 4 years. Really what I say is once postpartum, always postpartum. You always have that deep core to recover. So I'm definitely accepting also others who who might not be newly postpartum. And so please contact me if you're interested, because we're actually going to start not this Monday, but next Monday, President's Day. We are going to start, and I'm so excited. So please, for free, take advantage of this. This course is going to be priced around $2,000 for the year, and I'll give you coupon codes. So you get the entire thing for free, and I'm going to give you free coaching. So take advantage. And I really am passionate about this. So I can't wait. We're going to start next Monday. So if you know anyone, please contact me. And yeah, and that's it. See you guys at the next one. Bye bye.